Alright, it's been a minute since did anything on the Mercury Comet. Life happens. I've gone to working 12-14 hours a day at my 9 to 5, so I don't leave a lot of fun time, but we're going to carve out a little time to see if we can actually get some work done on the Mercury. Let's get into it. Alright, the spot of rust that I want to try to take care of is right up here under this cowl, and it's kind of awkward to get up underneath there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this dash cluster. I think I can reach my hand through it. So let's get to pulling this. Alright, this is the hole we're dealing with right here, and it is goes in right behind the dash, and you can see, if I can go slowly, here it is, you can see there's a hole a little bit further over there and right there, so water just pours in. Let's let you take a look. I've got the cluster out, and light doesn't get you, but you can see the hole right there, and I have a better access to it, and you get you set back down. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do to fix it. Alright, now I know that this is not the right way to fix this, and I've discussed this before about this car. This car is not being built to be a concours correct. It is being built to be functional, and part of being functional is that when it rains, water doesn't run into the floor. So I bought some of this. It is the self-adhesive Bondo patch. Okay, I'm going to apply this to the back side of that hole, and I'm going to trim to fit some fiberglass, and then I'm going to try to impregnate it with the pour patch putty liquid. Going to impregnate the fiberglass with it, and then I'm going to lay it in, and I'll have this to back up that hole so that when it dries, it provides a nice contoured and smooth area. Okay, again, I know this is not the correct way to do this, so you can roast me in the comments if you want to. I already know. I'm just trying to work with what I got, and this is not a structural area, so if it seals it up and it no longer leaks water in, that's just a win for me. So let's get into it. I'm going to see if I can make it happen. Alright, well, I've got my piece roughed in to approximately the right size. Peel the backing off. I don't know if this is going to stick up in there because it's kind of crusty looking, but we're going to give it our best shot, you know. I mean, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Forget this stuff was pretty cheap. I didn't spend a lot on it, so let's see if I can get it to stick. If not, I've got a plan B. And now it's not really wanting to stick. That's kind of what I was going to be afeared of. Well, that's fine. I had a feeling that that might be the case, so we're going to put the backing back on it because I could probably use this somewhere else at some other time. For a small patch. Let me go with plan B and see if I can get it to stick. Second option, I don't know that it'll work, but we're going to give it a shot as well. It is pretty sticky, so let's get it stuck up in there. See if it'll hold on. Well, it seems to be sticking, and the goal will be that I'll peel this off after I apply the impregnated fiberglass. Got a little hole underneath, but I don't think I need to plug it. Oh, I've got some scrap. And another little scrap piece I tore off. Getting the tape out. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, that'll work. Hang on, I'll bring you around to show you. There we go. Now, bright sunlight and videography outside is killing me. Alright, but anyway, the hole's backed up so that it will keep that fiberglass from just absolutely falling through. All I'm really concerned about it sticking to is around the holes where there's metal left. If I can get it to stick there, and once that stuff dries, that should be pretty solid. So let's we're gonna take a few minutes break, and then we'll start working with the fiberglass and see what we can make happen. All right, first thing you need to do is go get your best pair of your wife's shears. Don't do that if you want to live. All right, now what I bought was fiberglass cloth. Okay, I figured that would be the stiffest repair I could make. You get quite a bit. It just keeps unfolding. All right. What you don't need but a single layer. So let me get just a single layer out here. All right. What I did was I went and I made kind of a cardboard template. And what I've got to do is I need to drop down a little bit further on this side, and because where it folds, I've got a small hole I need to try to encompass there. So this is just to kind of rough me in to get me close. I'll get my scissors, and I need to buy some Sharpies so I can draw. Alright, need to come down a little bit. That'll probably be enough. This ain't got to be exact, guys. It's just got to be close. Now, I'm going to walk over to the vehicle and take a look at that and see how close it is. Be right back. Alright, that looks like it's going to be close enough for government work. Works close enough for me anyway. How about that? Well, I can get this stuff folded back up here. Try not to rub this all over your body unless you want to be itching and taking cold showers till midnight, trying to get the itching to stop. This stuff's not too bad, but the fiberglass strand with all the loose hairs, my word, I messed with that stuff and it'll wear you out. Alright, so what I've got, let me get my gloves on. I've got the pour patch, I've got fingers, a Bondo spreader. We're going to try to smear it in and impregnate this stuff into this fiberglass. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know. So, you know, if it doesn't work, I'll tell you, hey, that was a bad idea. It didn't work. So I'm going to get on some gloves. And hopefully this will keep this crap off my hands. If it doesn't, I do have, well, I've got two left-handed gloves. Anyway, if it doesn't work, then I'll tell you. And if I get this crap on my hands, I will, I got some lacquer thinner, I'll get it off. You find a right-hand glove. I bought a pack of these, I forget, Walmart, wherever, you know, wherever all the good stuff comes from. And they don't really fit me all that well. Even these actually may come from Lowe's, I don't remember. But you don't do anything to keep stuff off the back of your hands. It will soak through, but it'll keep it off this part of your fingers. So let's smash this tube. Get some of this stuff coming up on this end. Ooh, boy. The fear to that. They warn you about getting it on the threads. And it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I messed with this stuff, so it's good and cured. Oh man. There it comes. Oh, thank goodness. So let that be a lesson to you. Get it on threads and it dries. It ain't coming loose real easy. So let's run a bead of it. Ooh, air pocket. Ooh. Alright, I got a little bit left in there. Let's put the cap back on. Let's see what happens. And I've got a piece of plastic down, and I've got a piece of wax paper to try to keep it from getting everywhere. Ooh. That stuff spreads, smears in nice. Good grief. Well, I can tell you I needed less than I squirted out there, so just keep that in mind. That stuff went in, impregnated that really nice. Alright. Let's see. Try to find something to get it peeled up. It's sticky and good to that. Let's see. Okay, alright, well. Yeah, it impregnated pretty good. Now we're going to try to try to do this side. Well, that went in. That worked really pretty good. I'm making a mess with it, getting off my wax paper. Oh boy. Stuff's messy. Let's just say that. Alright, I'm going to put just a dab more. On this side, because this is the side that's going to be sticking to the car. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to be more careful than I'm being here. I'm just calling myself being careful. Alright. Alright. Now, let me set the camera up and I'll take you over there where we are going to apply it. I'm giving you the best angle I can. Let me go get the patch and we're going to try to put it in and see how it works. Okay, here goes nothing. We're going to try get it up in there. Whoop, come on. Very tedious. Let's see if I can get that to go like I want it. So far so good. Come on. I need to go that way a little more. I don't lie, it's kind of hard to work with to get it like you want it, but take your time, maybe you'll make it work. Get up on there. My fingers keep sticking to it, that's part of the problem. I'll see if I can get a tool of some kind and where I can pull it, push it up in there like I want. Alright, I got a little plastic tool here. Let's see if we can get it. Come on. There we go. There we go. laid in there. Come on, hit the stick where we want it. Covering, there's a whoop, dummy. See, this plastic tool works better. You're gonna touch it with your finger, you best to push down and hold it with that plastic tool. All these little hairs. Alright, I can see that I'm probably going to need to come over the top of it with some Pour 15 to completely make it seal. Using the back of my finger where there's less of that stuff. It's not wanting to stick and pull it off as bad. Now, let me try to find a light of some kind. Get these gloves off and make sure I don't have any of this crap on me anywhere. Clean the spatula off. Rub it on the car somewhere. Alright, now, let me get over here. Got my flashlight. Yeah, buddy. It's covering it up just perfect. I just need to brush on after this cures. Brush on a little more Pour 15. There's one little spot I could probably tuck down a little tighter. Let me get my tool. Alright, one little spot right there toward the top. Try to get it laid down a little better. All right. Maybe a couple little places I have to actually stick and lace, mirror some of that putty in to seal it. But there we go. We're gonna leave that alone until it dries, and we'll come back and tell you what we'll show you in a day or two what it looks like. In this heat, it ought to be tomorrow. I can show you. All right, guys, it's been a few days, and I wanted to get back out here and give you a how did it turn out. And well, it turned out just fine, looks like to me. It's pretty solid. The main objective here was closing up the hole and to prevent water intrusion into the vehicle. This is not a real structural area, so I wasn't real concerned about that. My main thing was just to get it sealed so that, like I said, water can't come inside anymore, air can't get inside, and any kind of rodents can't just run right inside the vehicle. So I think what needs to happen is, I put the foil tape to back this piece up so that when I was applying it didn't fall through. I'll remove that foil tape from the inside, and I think I will apply some more of the pour patch on the back side of this, and on this side I think I will add a coating, more coating of the Pour 15 itself.
And I think that will be the final touch that is needed to solidify that patch right there. So does pour 15, pour patch, and the fiberglass work? In my opinion, yes. In small areas like this, I think it's perfectly acceptable to do this, in my opinion. All right, guys, I'm pleased with how this turned out. Again, I know this isn't the 100% correct way to repair this cowl vent bucket, but I also know the labor and parts and time and money that's involved in replacing this cowl vent bucket, and for me, it's just not worth it. I'm trying to make a functional hot rod, and this will accomplish that with these 3 goals in mind. I was trying to keep water, bugs, and rodents from getting inside the vehicle. So with all that said, go down there and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, leave me a comment, and don't forget the notification bell. That way you see when I put up another video on how to make repairs in an unconventional way on your classic car.